everybody, and welcome to the Super 80s Podcast Friend. We are a TV theme song explorer. We got one mission, and that is to explore every single 1980s TV show. Comedies, dramas, soap operas, cartoons. We love them all. And if you love us, please like and subscribe, tell your friends, all that other good stuff. We have a goal, and that's to retire from our regular jobs and become podcasters.
Yep.
Because that way we're allowed to sit in my basement and drink beer.
Yep.
And we're good at it. The beer drinking
Damn
part.
good.
And, yeah. So, by the way, I am John.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Peter.
Happy to have you here for episode 57, fellas.
Holy.
Yeah, that's crazy. We like to start out this show with a beer, and we occasionally pay tribute to fallen legends of the 80s world. We did a couple of months ago with Bob Uecker by having some Miller Lights. Ryan showed up with a treat today. What do you got in your glass?
Well, in tribute to Hulk Hogan, I found Real American Beer. Light beer brewed in the USA, and it is, I think, owned by... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It just is, there's nothing more American than hearing Rick Derringer and drinking this beer. So it has a picture of Hulk Hogan with a flag draped behind him.
Does he have a leg up on something?
You're damn right he does.
Like
Leg up on all
competitors,
enemies.
yeah.
And this is brewed in our former University City, La Crosse.
Apparently, it's brewed in La Crosse.
And also in Chicago, Stevens Point, Wisconsin, St. Paul, Minnesota, Clearwater, Florida, Denver, Colorado.
Did I ever tell you guys about the time that me and my college, me and probably a couple hundred university students marched down to the brewery?
March to the brewery?
So this would have been in fall of 1996.
Okay.
And it was the first time the Packers had gone to maybe the playoffs. They beat the Niners in a big
Super Bowl.
game.
That'd be a Super Bowl.
It was leading them to the Super Bowl. And all of a sudden, everybody just kind of left their apartments, their dorms, and marched down to the old style brewery.
Of course.
I think we thought we were going to get free beer. We didn't, but there was hundreds, maybe thousands of us. And the police were very friendly, right? They kind of were like, all right, we're just going to let them go down there. And I think we went down to the loading dock, I have a recollection, and just probably chanted Packers or beer.
Yeah.
They didn't give us any beer. And then we all walked home.
Okay.
That's productive.
Yep.
That's a productive Sunday for a college student.
It may have been a Thursday night game.
Even better.
Who knows? And it doesn't matter what day of the week it was.
No.
When we're talking Packers, it's the right thing to do.
Guys, we didn't have a lot in the mailbag, so let's talk wrestling for just a second here. And we will eventually, I'm guessing, get some wrestling-themed TV, but I was a huge wrestling fan. And the wrestling album has come up on this show before.
Oh, yes. Yes.
But I was really big into it. I was a big Hulk fan. I was more Junkyard Dog guy. He was my favorite.
QID.
And Roddy Piper. But Hulkster was great.
Yep.
Were you guys into it?
I think so.
Okay.
Was it on like Friday nights?
It was on a lot.
Yeah.
Friday nights, Saturday mornings.
Saturday mornings is when
That was
I
my big
kind of remember
one.
the cartoon.
Okay.
I remember watching it, but again, I was not the first person that got to choose what was on TV
Yeah.
most of the time, so I got to watch it here and there, and I do remember liking it, and you'd play wrestling on the playground and stuff at school.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was big into WWF, which is what that was at the time.
And for me, that was just such a neat era. And I know it got even probably bigger 10 years later, but that was
Right.
like, I was really into it at that point.
I was trying to explain to somebody with Hulk Hogan's passing how big of a deal WrestleMania 3 was when he wrestled Andre the Giant.
Right.
It's a big deal. Like, it was in the paper. Like,
Yes.
the papers like covered it, like, which they never did normally, right? It was sort of like a whatever weird thing that either kids or odd adults watched.
Yeah, that was a cultural phenomenon.
Totally. Yeah, totally. And I loved it.
And WrestleMania was pay-per-view.
Right.
So
Even
we
back
wouldn't,
then?
Yes.
Oh.
So we wouldn't pay-per-view it, but you'd probably maybe 2 to 6 months later, you could rent it
Correct.
from a video store.
Yes.
And you didn't really know who won everything. Obviously, the Hulk Andre
Right.
won. But so, yeah, you would go rent WrestleMania
Yeah.
from Preferred Video or Pick and Save or wherever you were renting.
Yeah, I spent a lot of my time renting VHS, like WWF VHS, like
Yep.
Coliseum Video. It was like,
Totally.
yeah.
You can picture the intro screen.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Spent a lot of time with those videos for sure.
I saw wrestling live twice
Oh,
in the 80s.
Okay.
Once in Milwaukee and once in Sheboygan.
Okay.
the Mecca.
It was just when Bradley Center opened.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like in the first year of the Bradley Center. And then
I-
at the Sheboygan Armory in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Awesome.
So,
I think I was at an Armory show
Okay.
at some point, and I took my kids to a recent like my kids got into wrestling during COVID.
okay.
I don't know how, but they did. Actually, I know how it happened because in COVID everybody was stuck inside, and they went through I have my old toy bin, and I have my old wrestling guys in there, like the big rubber like Nikolai Volkov.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I had a bunch of those guys, and they got into them, and then one thing led to another, and so then
awesome.
eventually we went to the Pfizer made
See
the drive
modern
out to
wrestling.
Pfizer, yeah, to watch modern wrestling, which was totally different,
Okay.
and it was cool. I don't need to go again,
Got it.
but it was a interesting production for sure.
Well, Hulkamaniac. I mean, Hulk Hogan was a definite 80s fixture
Oh yeah,
with the weird blonde hair, the handlebar mustache, the red shirts with the yellow font.
So can I this also came up this week, totally random, driving in our car, and my youngest son out of nowhere says, "You know what? I'll tell you one thing I don't want, a blonde mustache."
You got to know what you want in life.
And my response to him was, "I get it. The only person who's ever worn a good blonde mustache is Hulk Hogan."
I'm looking at the can right now.
Exactly.
There it
Handlebar blonde mustache.
But then later in his career, he went to it looks like drawing on a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was black. He
That was not a good
the
look.
beard. Yeah.
Was that to contrast with the blonde mustache, or just make it look more obvious that the mustache was dyed? Because you can't grow a black beard and have a blonde mustache.
Maybe to show you the riddle wrapped inside an enigma
Yeah.
that was
Correct.
Hulk Hogan.
Because he went from babyface to a heel. So then he had to change his
Oh, he was a
persona.
heel then, and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks for bringing in real American light beer.
It smells and tastes a heck of a lot like an American
15
beer.
different beers that we
Correct.
all drank in college.
Maybe a blend of old style light with Blatz light,
A little bit.
with a
Yeah.
little Busch light, and
Yeah.
perhaps some Keystone light on
Yeah.
top.
It's got a real American smell, like American beer smell to
A
it.
real American smell for the real American beer. John, has this ever shown up in your family's beer tasting contest?
It hasn't, but it will next year.
Darn tootin'.
Well, thanks again for bringing that in. We appreciate some real high tech stuff. Wow. Well, thanks again. Any comments, questions, retractions, etc.? Our last couple shows, last week, episode 56 was Dynasty.
Oh, Lord.
Episode 55 was The Great Space Coaster. Episode 54 was,
Designing Women.
Designing
Yeah.
which
Women.
we all watched.
And then episode 53 was Let's Make a Deal. So, any recollections? These guys are looking, my neighbors mowing the lawn. You won't be able to hear it on the microphones.
I tried to watch some Great Space Coaster.
Holy smokes.
Oh.
I think I got about 5 minutes in.
Well, that makes two of us.
I wasn't. I was short on time, but if I had more time, I don't know how much more I would have actually watched. It was not good, which kind of just reminds you as parents that kids will just watch any kind of shit that you put on in front of them.
Yeah.
Were there more puppets than the intro
No.
lets on?
Nope. The part of the episode I watched was mostly Gary Gnu and a bird that looked like a small version of Big Bird. Can't remember her name.
Okay.
And then the clown Baxter.
Oof.
Oh,
He's creepy.
Baxter's the creepiest looking, but
It's a
the nicest,
bad name,
like
too.
the nicest character, but just the creepiest looking.
Really creepy
puppet.
looking.
Oh my god. Yeah. And also, I was like, oh, it's like a Sesame Street adjacent, maybe not quite as high quality, but it was like Sesame Street and Muppets. Like they have some more movement in the puppets' faces, so you could.
Right.
This was just like a jaw, like Pac-Man, that the head is flopping around, open
dead
while
eyes,
they're
right?
talking. Yeah, it was. And the plot was stupid, and the jokes were bad.
okay.
I had a similar experience.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thought it was just me.
Great Space Coaster. It's pretty dumb. I just jotted a couple things down. So the show that I found was an hour,
Whoa.
and including fast forwarding, I got through the whole episode, but I watched a total of about 4 minutes.
Oh my.
So I'd watch like 9 seconds, then I'd get disgusted and fast forward a little more. It starts out with Gary Gnu and Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Thank you. I wrote freaky ass puppets. When Gary Gnu talks, every time he says a word with an N, he adds a G in front of it.
That's his shtick.
So he's like, it is GNOW time to get a GNU pizza or whatever.
Interesting.
And there's a laugh track.
Yes, there's a laugh track.
And the dumb GNUs get laughs.
A lot of traction.
A lot of traction. There's a lot more. Just again, I fast forwarded through the entire episode. It's mainly humans and puppets, and just a smaller amount of the cartoons.
Interesting.
So I saw that. Then we saw some of those weird international or low budget cartoons, including the Italian ones. That
Yep, I saw one of those.
Saw one of those, and
Nice.
I watched about 9 seconds of that.
It reminded me of the Purple Crayon book.
Yeah.
Like the line is kind of being drawn.
Harold.
Like as the artist is drawing things, the character is kind of walking through it.
Okay.
It's bad. The Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, was the guest. Only for the last 5 minutes of the 1 hour show.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine being a kid and you're like, Mark Hamill's on the Great Space Coaster, and you sit down and it
Then,
takes
an hour episode.
hour.
Slog through the...
Oh, so he comes in. He tells a few jokes because he's telling Gary Gnu he wants to really think about like what else he could be besides an actor. And one of the things was like, what if you want to be a comedian? So he and Gary Gnu riffed through some jokes. Here's the joke: there's 2 things I can't eat for dinner: breakfast and lunch.
Boy, oh boy.
Cue
And
laugh track.
the never-ending laugh track goes into high gear.
Well,
That's it. Yeah. You?
All right.
Great Space Coaster.
No, I didn't watch that.
What
okay.
did you watch?
Nothing.
Oh,
Good call.
No. And given the feedback here, I think I might...
I think we need a third opinion, Ryan.
I think I might skip it.
please skip it.
It's going to take a lot of real American beer to
Get you in
put a
front of
shine
that.
on there.
I would like to hear your review of Great American Space Coaster after a 12-pack of Great American beer.
Oh.
Or, sorry, real American beer.
Yeah.
I like blending all this Space Coaster real American beer together. It's perfect. Other than that, there was a bit of confusion on our Facebook page about the Great Space Coaster.
Okay.
Basically, they're like, what the hell is this? I've never
Sure.
heard of this. So that's basically all we've got in the mailbag for that.
Yeah.
And we did get there was a listener.
Did it make them listen, though? Did they think we made up the show, or did it create enough buzz or confusion?
we created buzz for sure.
Yeah, viral.
And Ryan, you were saying we had an Instagram listener in Illinois, maybe, who was
Yeah, there was the
was a fan.
Retro Resurgence podcast reached out on Instagram in response to the Great Space Coaster, saying, great episode. Used to watch on Channel 32 WFLD in Chicago back in the day.
Oh, thanks for listening. Retro Resurgence podcast.
Yeah.
Nice. Other than that, I just have one quick retraction-ish.
Ooh.
Cue the music. Retraction time. I was talking about the Great Space Coaster starting out with the chorus and then going to the verse. And then I referenced the Beatles, as one does when talking about the Great Space Coaster.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I said that 8 Days a Week starts with the chorus. It kind of does, but what I really was thinking of was Hard Day's Night.
Yeah.
So I misspoke. I was so enamored with the Great Space Coaster's musicality that I forgot my Beatles tune. So
Understandable.
I apologize. I said 8 days a week. I meant Hard Day's Night.
Yep.
Yeah, unacceptable.
People, the emails coming in for that.
Boy,
Just-
oh boy.
The internet is
Nonstop.
roasting you.
Just getting roasted on the internet. By the way, Great Space Coaster had more first week listens for us than Designing Women.
Indeed.
Yeah. What was our other 10-speed and brown shoe that had the initial like?
There's a little bump with that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, what the hell is this show?
And shout out to our Florida listeners. Nice contingent of Florida
Cool.
or listener who just keeps listening over and
Yeah.
over again.
2 people on vacation.
That's it. 2 Wisconsinites who are in Florida
Whoever you
binging our
are.
show. They've just been shotgunning Real American beer. Just get
Yeah.
hammered. I'm going to listen to those Super 80
Keep 'em
podcast
coming.
friends, guys. Talk about wrestling.
That's right.
All right. We introduced ourselves. We introduced our beer. We retracted something. Pete and I watched a combined 10 minutes of the Great Space Coaster.
That's all you need.
5 on my part might even be generous.
Wow.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, we did it.
Yeah, well done.
That leaves only one thing, and that's to wake up our weird-ass robot and figure out what's going on this week. Conky!
Ready to assist you. Pee-wee.
Morning, Conky. What's today's feature word?
Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo.
Oh, my.
All right. One of the, I'm guessing, variety of Scooby-Doo cartoons that were
Yeah.
airing in our childhood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go ahead and start with memories of the Scooby and Scrappy Doo show.
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, who didn't watch Scooby-Doo? You know, whether
Yeah.
whatever iteration it was, I'm hard-pressed to find somebody that grew up in the 80s that wasn't watching it.
Yeah.
Yep, I would agree. I was a regular watcher.
Yeah.
Loved it. I do remember the Scrappy Doo ones differently than I remember what I would guess is the original.
Right.
I remember, it was a different vibe, maybe a slightly different animation. I don't know, but definitely different songs because I've got a handful of Scooby-Doo songs that float in my head.
Oh, okay.
And my kids, maybe around 3 to 5 years ago, were watching one that came out in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Simple Plan or Good Charlotte or somebody did the theme song.
Oh, yes, I've seen that.
What's this Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, it's okay.
So we watched that, and then we went back and would watch a couple of the old ones as
Yep.
well. But yeah, it was classic, right?
Yeah.
Shaggy and Scooby and Velma and Ken and
Trigger?
what's the other gal? Velma and
Violet?
no.
No.
Penny,
Scooby.
Velma. Who's Velma's? Who's the blonde?
Daphne.
Yes, and
Daphne and Velma.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at us.
Yeah. Wow. Good thing we host this show. We're qualified.
Well, Conky just threw a Scooby snack into Pete's nether regions, and now he is.
Why can it ever be?
Sorry, Conky just delicately fed Pete a Scooby snack. Conky's wearing his butler outfit today, his French maid outfit.
It's got the
It's got
the
little feather
Seinfeld
duster.
man hands and just feeding it.
It's just he's smashing it into Pete's mouth, and the Scooby snack also
It's not a delicate robot.
also contains information about Scooby and Scrappy Doo. So Ryan and I are going to sit back and finish these Real American beers, and Pete's going to tell us all about Scooby and Scrappy. And
So
Shaggy.
yeah, Scooby Doo is like 20 different shows as far as the franchise is concerned. Scooby Doo, Where Are You? Which is the one that I remember the most, I
Yeah.
think. Hanna-Barbera creation, first aired in 1969 on
Okay.
CBS.
Yeah. Groovy.
In 72 to 73, there was the new Scooby Doo movies, and that featured celebrities such as you might remember these: Don Knotts, Jerry Reed,
Of
Totally.
course.
Cass Elliot,
Harlem Globetrotters.
Mama Cass, of course.
Yeah.
Globetrotters, Sonny
Yeah.
and Cher, Tim Conway, Dick Van Dyke,
Those were
Yep.
my favorites.
Dave Jones. Yes.
Yeah. Those are my favorites.
And
Those are
so
great.
what is confusing is that watching this in the 80s, and maybe I guess I was maybe watching it at no, I probably wasn't at age 4, but not that I would remember anyways. But this is what I remembered, but it turns out those were reruns in syndication.
And they were movies, but we were seeing them split up probably.
That's a good question because it probably was a daily afternoon show.
Yeah.
And if you watched half of the Harlem Globetrotters, then you tune in the next day and watch the other half of Harlem
Next
Globe-
time on
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Exactly.
I seem to recall cliffhangers.
For sure.
That's probably them breaking those movies up.
Yeah.
So then in 76, CBS's option on the show ended, and it moved to ABC. In 79, it became Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So rebranded. And I think at that time, like the prior premise where, it was typically like a grumpy landlord or somebody trying to stop actual criminals like dressed up, causing all the chaos. I think on Scooby and Scrappy, there might have been actual ghosts and spirits and things.
Oh,
okay.
interesting.
Instead of the always unmasking the
Yes.
person.
At
which
the
is-
end.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
That's the old lighthouse keeper.
Oh, God damn it again. So there was 40 episodes from 76 to 78 that were packaged for syndication in 1980. And that's, I think, what we would all just call the Scooby-Doo show.
Okay.
It was overhauled in the 80s to focus more on Scrappy. There was 3 7-minute mysteries instead of the one 30-minute show.
Okay.
This version aired from 80 to 82 as part of the Richie Rich Scooby-Doo show.
Loved Richie Rich.
Wow.
If that's not on the list, let's make sure it is.
Yeah.
I was a
Wow.
big fan.
From 82 to 83, it was part of the Scooby-Doo Scrappy-Doo Puppy Hour, which featured 2 Scooby and Scrappy shorts and a Scrappy and Yabba-Doo short.
Oh, interesting.
Yabba-Doo is Scooby's brother, Scrap's uncle.
Yeah.
He's a sheriff or deputy or something. I mean, some of this stuff just...
Isn't he dopey? Isn't there one?
There was a Scooby... Was there a Scooby Dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
There was, I mean, if this was a regular show, you'd be like, you guys jumped the shark like 17 times
Right.
in 3 years. Just taking new characters and doing all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But anyhow, 1983 was restored to a standalone new Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo show. That lasted 2 seasons. Then in 85, they went with the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which
Whoa.
introduced
hell?
the character Vincent Van Ghoul, who was both based on and voiced by Vincent Price.
That
I don't
sounds
remember
vaguely
that.
familiar.
Vaguely
to me.
familiar, yes.
Yeah.
But I also am wondering if he appeared in the movie
movies.
ones.
Sure.
So then in 1988, it was the introduction of a pup named Scooby-Doo. So like they just kept reinventing this every couple of years. I don't know why,
Weird.
because it seemed like the original formula was probably the best one.
Right.
And I'm assuming there are multiple theme songs then as well.
I think they're all variations of the same thing.
Okay.
Because I believe we're going to listen to Scrappy-Doo and Scooby-Doo, which I think is very similar, either in melody and partial lyrics to Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?
Yeah, they're similar because I remember doing this with my kids when they were getting into it. They're similar, but they're not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
So some fun facts. During the development stage of the show, the gang was actually in a band called the Mysteries 5, who solved mysteries in between gigs.
Okay.
And that was dropped, obviously, for the show. Early titles during the development including House of Mysteries, Mysteries 5, and Who's Scared? Scooby's original name was Too Much.
Too much the dog?
Yeah. That's...
No wonder
Wow.
that didn't stick.
Yeah.
Casey Kasem voiced Shaggy for nearly 30 years.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
he did.
Isn't that outstanding?
He took a break when he was asked to voice a Burger King commercial because he's a very adamant vegan.
Wow.
He returned only when producers agreed to make Shaggy a vegetarian.
Well,
Wow. All right,
knew?
Casey.
Don Messick was the original voice of Scooby. He also voiced Astro from the Jetsons. And so
Okay.
they have they're basically the same dog.
Same
yeah.
dog.
Yeah. So there's a gentleman named Frank Welkner. He was the voice of Fred.
Okay.
He did Fred in almost every series since 1969.
Oh, wow.
He's a voice actor with around 850 film, TV, and video game credits to his name.
Cheapers.
He is the 4th highest grossing ever actor. Well, this is for all roles, including cameos, voiceovers, etc. But he has appeared in so many films and movies, he is 4th highest grossing. Wow. Not for him personally, but
Right,
the things
but-
that he appeared in.
Holy cow.
So, yeah.
A guy that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah. Well, maybe people in Hollywood.
In the
are very
industry,
familiar
right?
with
But
him.
your average
Yeah.
everyday.
Yeah.
Yeah, who the hell's
Wow.
Frank Welk? Yeah, he's some kind of legend. So the song was the original theme was written by David Mook and Ben Rowley and performed by Larry Marks. Mooks.
Moopy.
He's a composer. His most notable non-Scooby credit is the theme to the dating game.
Okay.
Raleigh is a lyricist and composer whose songs have been recorded by artists such as Nat King Cole, Johnny Mathis, Aretha Franklin, The Monkees, and Lou Rawls.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, so that's the original song, which I think
Scooby.
I think the one that we're going to listen to is based on.
Sure.
It is. So the original is Scooby Dooby Doo, where, and this one is Scooby Scoobity Doo,
Yeah.
Scooby.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
Oh.
So there, yeah.
So no pretending you've got a sliver.
Is that in the original?
You're not fooling me because I can see the way you
Shake and shiver.
Yeah.
And Scooby Doo, if it comes true, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. No, this is different. This one is
none of that business, huh?
And I'm well. This is interesting. Do we know anything about the second song?
Not really.
It's okay.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
I mean, I think the original composers still have the credit on it, though.
Nice.
I think.
Yeah.
They just took it, put it in a bottle, shook it up a little bit,
Yeah.
came out with something
Yeah.
a little different.
As we used to say more frequently, we're not experts.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that I can tell you that has happened with these multiple themes is they all kind of have blended together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's listen to. So this is from 1982, I think you said, Pete. There was one you said in 79, and then there's one from 82 to 83.
Yeah, I think this is 82 to 83.
And it's called Scooby Doo and Scrappy Doo.
Yes.
Right. I think so.
All right.
Yes.
Let's pop open the hood and see what's inside. Sounds like a weird Western.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Storming.
No, there's also a train rolling through, so that's
Okay.
All right.
part
all
of the
right.
Western
Okay.
So yeah,
sound.
It's got that. It's got that feel.
Yeah.
Uncle Scooby?
So they're setting the scene.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that was Scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Uncle Scooby?
Oh boy. All right.
Hi, I'm Scrappy Doo.
Wait. Did you
I'm
say,
your illegitimate son.
Did you just say hi?
Yeah.
I'm Scrappy too.
Yeah. They're just showing you how they met in the intro, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're telling a story.
Right.
They're setting the
Hi.
setting the table.
We should start that. We should start every episode like that.
Hi.
Ryan. Hi.
Scrappy Doo.
I'm John.
Yeah. There you go.
So there's our original melody right there. Scooby, Scooby.
No, I don't think
No.
that's
Where are you?
Yeah, this
No.
is different.
yeah.
It's. Pause, please. It's different. Because what's the original?
Scooby Doo, where are you? Dun-dun-dun. It's a little slower than this, but it's pretty
Maybe
close.
this is the same.
Yeah.
This is great.
But
We're
then
gonna
they're
lose our
gonna go,
marbles, and I like it. Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Or everybody's just gonna write. We're gonna get into complaints now.
Right.
Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him.
It's got almost a game show feel to it. The way
Yeah.
the way it's being performed.
Good call.
Correct.
Yep.
Like, da-da-da-da. And we got Scrappy just saying, "Let me at him" over and over again.
Yep.
Yeah. That little puppy wasn't afraid of anything.
He's scrappy.
He was Scrappy.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Yeah, we'll have to listen to the other one
Yeah.
after.
Scrappy Dappy Doo.
Scrappy Dappy Doo.
Yeah, do we have the lyrics pulled up? Scooby
And
Scrappy Dappy Doo.
Yeah.
Scrappy Dappy Doo.
Love it.
It's almost got that Chordettes type harmony
Correct.
thing going on. That kind
Yeah.
of 30s
Yep.
jazz, like pop jazz
Uh-huh.
harmony, and then you got.
Guy coming to the mic holding his nose.
Welcome to the podcast, The Chordettes,
Cordettes, yeah. Well,
Mr. Silverman.
Yeah. That's.
Scooby. Scrappy Dappy Doo.
I love that.
Now, where does that originate?
No idea.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is it like
Charge.
a Superman thing?
Do you remember in the Flintstones when Wilma and Betty would go shopping?
No.
And they'd go, da-da-da-da-da-da, charge it. Because they would
No.
take Fred and Barney's stone credit cards.
And then Fred and Barney would be sitting at the quarry just being like, women be shopping.
They'd be at the,
The bowling alley?
what was their lodge?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Moose
Water
Lodge?
I was going to
buffaloes.
say, yeah,
Yeah.
it was not.
The
Moose.
Fraternal Order of the Water Buffaloes.
There you go.
They'd be sitting down there drinking dinosaur beer and,
Yep.
hey, ladies, charging all this stuff. Mr. Slate's got me working OT.
Yep.
I like how the Chordettes also say Scooby, Scrappy, Dappy Doo.
Yep.
And then Scrappy
Just pipes in.
pipes in and does the same thing.
Scrappy seems like a bit of a loudmouth to me,
He seems like a handful.
Yeah.
which is why his mother sent him to live with his uncle.
His weird uncle.
Scoob.
Puppy power!
First of all, I remember Puppy Power.
Yep.
I don't remember particularly liking Scrappy.
Yeah, I think as a child I thought he was a jerk, and these feelings are starting to come back to me.
They're coming back to me too. Finally, we get our old pal Scoob.
Right. Yeah. He's taking a back seat here.
He sure is.
If Scoob is the responsible one, then he's really got problems.
You're
Yeah.
up shit creek without a paddle.
Darn
and
tootin'.
that's the parents' backup.
Exactly. It's like Uncle Buck, right? It's like,
Jeez.
Uncle Scooby? Scrappy Dappy Doo!
That Scrappy Dappy Doo shit's getting old quick.
Yeah, it is.
Scrappy Dappy Doo. I do like the instrumentation. I like the horns and the trumpets and all the other
Yeah.
stuff that's going on.
it's a
fine.
bumpy little number.
It's a catchy little number.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. I'm really interested to juxtapose this with the original.
I was gonna say it is hard because I have that more in my head, so this just feels like not correct.
Can I just
or
get a
slightly
second of
off.
the other one? If I know we're going to do it later, but just hold on. I got it right here. Scrappy Dappy Doo.
Is this the good Charlotte version?
But just like it's a,
Yeah.
my brain wants me to think that this is the same as the original,
It's not.
but it's not.
yeah, I definitely had. If someone would have asked me, I think I would have told them they were the same song.
And I think like when Pete was saying that, I was like, yeah. And then I'm like, no, it's not. But they're weirdly
Yep.
similar, even though they're not.
True. And I also wonder if it has something to do with we were getting a real chili of Scooby Doo when we were
mixed-
kids.
yeah.
Because I think they were airing I think
All
on
of
Saturdays
these.
you were getting the new ones aired back to back with a rerun.
Correct. Yeah.
So we weren't differentiating the songs. So to our childhood brains, they're the same song.
correct, because you just watching
Or they all
Scooby
just
Doo.
blended. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Rappy roo.
Scooby Dooby Doo!
I do love the giggle, the Scooby giggle.
Jeez.
Wow. Before we watch, actually, let's take a few more seconds of the original.
Okay.
Which I like. I'm now that I'm hearing that again.
Back comes slowly.
Yes.
Scooby Dooby Doo!
Yeah.
I like the early '60s pop
Totally.
sound of that.
Yep. Very groovy.
Yeah, that could be like a monkey song.
Exactly.
Yep. Or like, yeah, any of those.
Yep.
The Archies,
Yep.
who were a
Archie's-
cartoon band.
Yep.
Well, so I think Hanna-Barbera was asked to do this kind of in response to like the success of the Archies, and like with Sugar Sugar being like a hit song,
Right.
somebody's
Right.
like, we got to get some cartoon music tie-in things, and I think that's why it started as a band. Which then they dropped the whole band subplot, and
Right.
yeah,
So this is the version where, and Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're going to have yourself a Scooby snack.
I think so.
That's
I
this.
think so. Yeah,
Let's take a
Yeah.
few more
and
seconds.
this is the one I remember the most.
Same.
Where are you? We need some help from you now.
Listen, organ back.
Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a sliver.
Sounds like Tommy James.
I was just gonna say, sounds like Tommy James. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's that pretending you got a sliver line.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A couple more seconds. This is fun.
Okay.
You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver.
Yeah.
You know we got a mystery.
I just needed that. Yeah.
It's a good song.
It's very Tommy James.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. That could be right next to Moni Moni. And
Totally.
I Think We're Alone Now.
Yeah,
And Crimson
totally.
and Clover.
Yep.
Except now have we tainted our review of Scooby and Scrappy Doo?
No, I still like that.
getting a taste.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at it.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, okay.
I still dig that one too.
All right, Conk, turn on your screen belly. Hold on, Conk. Pump the brakes.
I love that weird westerny start.
Exactly.
Or like something in like a movie from like medieval times, maybe.
Yeah, almost like a
Sultan.
Yeah, Frankenstein, like
So I think it was to like give kind of a horror, I don't know, like a scary intro without
Scary
actually being
intro.
scary to kids.
What's Frankenstein?
Frankenstein from what's the movie with
Young Frankenstein.
young Frankenstein? Frankenstein. Yeah.
It's a good reference too. All right, so visually, listeners, we're seeing just a classic Scooby looking shocked at something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lightning, I think. Oh no, it's the headlight of a train.
Is that a ghost train?
Ghost train.
Just flying through the train station. Why Scooby's at the train station? Nobody knows. Train does not stop.
And out comes
Box.
a box with an arrow this side up. Do you think that little dickhead Scrappy Doo is going to be in there?
Guarantee it.
Uncle Scooby? Hi,
Yoink.
I'm Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, this guy sucks. He's got a collar like Scooby's.
He's a cute fella.
What kind of dog is Scoob and Scrappy? Great Danes?
Great dude.
Scoob's a Great Dane. Scrappy, I guess.
He's Lil Dane. He's Scrappy Dane.
Little Dane. Great Dane and a Little Dane and Taylor Dane.
Yep.
All right, so it's dark. They're at a train depot. Scrappy comes out of a box that has no bottom.
No, and eye holes
And Scooby is scared shitless.
as usual.
But he's happy to see him. Knows who he is
It's
somehow.
like the same old house from the original. doesn't it?
Man, I was about to say, like, if you were to just show anybody our age that picture and say, what is this?
Yeah,
They'd say Scooby-Doo.
I agree with that.
It's a classic Scooby-Doo haunted house.
Oh, curtains.
And a classic Scooby-Doo looking curtain ghost.
Yep. Curtain ghost.
Yep. And then when he starts running, his back legs they run so fast, it looks like a wheel, the blur of a wheel as he peels out, so to speak.
Yes.
So the one thing that, and I don't actually remember this, but I'm guessing, is I don't think any of the other characters are in these Scrappy-Doo ones, like Fred.
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Well,
it's
that's
just
a travesty.
the dogs. Dogs roaming about. Like,
There's not even any Shaggy?
I don't think Shagmeister's in here.
Man.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Scrappy's got no fear.
Yeah,
Taking
he's-
on the curtain ghost.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
I definitely
Ooh.
remember this going into the mummy tomb.
Yep. So very...
Would that be a sarcophagus?
It
Is that
would.
the
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. So yeah, they run into there. What's going to happen next?
Oh shit! There's a mummy inside.
An alive mummy.
Yes. The undead are walking.
Scrappy Dappy Doo.
So Scrappy unwraps the mummy and there's nothing there. It's kind of like when Darth Vader takes out Obi-Wan and all that's left is his
Hair.
Jedi robe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Puppy.
Ran into a pumpkin patch. Ran into a scarecrow.
Came to life.
Flying in on some toilet paper.
A lot of stuff coming to life.
Yeah.
Probably an unwrapped mummy,
Unwrapped mummy.
but somehow attached to a high point that he can now swing on it.
Correct.
And there's a classic scarecrow.
Scrappy Doo. I don't think we've seen the title yet.
No.
No.
Uncle Scooby.
So, oh, here we go. We got Ken, we got Shaggy, we got Velma, we got Daphne.
Ken.
Is he smoking a cigar?
Yeah.
So Scrappy accidentally gets a pumpkin on his head
Yep.
and it scares Scooby.
Scooby faints.
So here we see the original crew. Daphne and Velma's got those thick old Buddy Holly glasses.
Yep.
Did they have a blue tint to them, or is that just the way they drew them?
I think they had a blue tint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helps her see at night.
Yep.
Oh, okay, good.
Scrappy, Scrappy, Doo!
So the opening sequence pretty much ends with Scrappy carrying Scooby into what looks like a lounge at an airport.
Or a restaurant?
Well, I mean, based on what happened before that, I was guessing it was a hospital
a hotel?
waiting room.
Oh, that
jeez.
could be. Yeah.
Like he got scared into the hospital.
Yeah.
So either a restaurant, an airplane lounge, or a hospital.
Hospital.
It would be a nice hospital waiting room, I think.
Yeah. Good point.
Not nice, but weird. Okay, then we got a headshot of Scooby, basically in a shimmering circle.
Medallion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooby Dooby Doo!
Well, we finally get the intro.
Yeah.
Red letters with white shadows, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo.
Is leaning up against the what looks like a porthole that Scooby-Doo is in.
Porthole
Fascinating.
headshot.
Yes.
I like it.
And is there
I think
all right, lots of shimmering and glistening.
Yes. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you have it, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo.
Yeah.
Do. Man, see, it does sound like the other one, but it doesn't.
Right. And I can't tell you
Scooby-Dooby-Doo,
how it does,
where
but
are you? Scooby. Yeah.
It-
It's something, man.
they're running right next to each other. I
They
feel
are.
Like. Yeah.
Wow. All right, we watched, we listened. There's only one thing left to do.
Yeah.
We got to vote on this, some be it. All it takes is two, one way or the other, to get on our wall of fame or our wall of shame. Anybody want to start?
I could start.
Okay.
As you said, I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be. I knew I would recognize it, but I like it. I think it's snappy, so I'm going to give it an Arnold.
I'll be back.
Let's go with Pete. We got one thumbs up. I feel like none of us played our hand on this.
Yeah.
I am. It's not bad or offensive in a way that I can give it a Michelle. So if there was like a mediocre rating, I would throw it in there. But I'm
Yeah.
going to give it a reluctant
I'll
Arnold.
be back.
Quick side story. My friend Caleb, who I knew when I lived in Chicago, and I used to rate songs, and he didn't like a 1 to 10. He did a 10 to -10 for rating songs.
Sure.
Because 0 is just like, it's non-offensive.
Right.
I would throw this in the 0 range.
Right.
Correct.
So, but we it's too late in our podcast to do that.
Start over.
So the reason I had Pete go, because I thought there might be some drama, but I'm the same. It's fine. It's good. I have good memories of it. It's a cool melody. It's catchy. I'll give it a thumbs up.
Will you?
I'll be back.
Well, that's fantastic. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo has made it to our wall of fame,
Yeah.
which means now it has to go into Big Pal voting.
Oh, yeah. I think it's got a fighting chance. A puncher's chance here made it to the Big
Punchers.
Pal.
Hey, we should drink some Puncher's Chance.
Punchers. The only
to
thing
wash
that
down the real American beer.
You know, there are some people who put whiskey in their beer.
it's true.
I think I've done that.
The Swiss do that. Edelscott. It's
That's
beer
the
brewed
term
with
for it.
Yeah.
Edelscott.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway,
I think I did it when I was just a high schooler making bad decisions.
throw a shot of whiskey in your Real American.
Well, welcome to the podcast, Edelscott.
Welcome to the podcast, Switzerland.
Bad decisions.
Welcome to the podcast, Tommy James. Probably not. Anonymous
Seventh
statistician.
7th appearance for Tommy James.
Oh, I'm guessing. All right.
Big Pal.
Big Pal. All right. I think this can be quick. Pete,
Yeah, do we even need to bother with this?
count us in.
Shit. Okay, fine. 3, 2, 1, no.
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But
Well-
I feel bad for Scrappy because it's not a bad song. It's probably a 1 on my scale, on your -10 to 10 scale.
Yeah.
It's probably like a 1.
Or in an academic scale, would that be a C plus or a B minus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, it's not.
Passing a little
It's
bit more than
satisfactory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
passing. Now, the original Scooby-Doo theme, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, which ended in 76 or 79, I can't
So it
remember.
will not be part of this podcast.
Will not be part of this podcast. That would have a chance.
That would be
A puncher's
that would get,
chance
that,
of being
that
a
would
Big
get
Pal.
my Big Pal vote, I think.
Yeah. So
Well, that was fun, and
Born too soon.
it was interesting to compare the songs and some awesome, really complicated information. So nice job, Pete
Jesus.
and Conky.
Yeah.
There's 17 different versions. So
yeah.
will we? I don't know if you know this answer to this question, Andrew and Pete. Will we have another Scooby-Doo song on this podcast?
We could. I don't know. I'd have to look. Conky will have to do some research to see if
We're
there's
good.
different songs
The
because
look
there was
on the face.
Yeah. If we were,
well, because I think Conky's information would basically all be the same.
Right.
Well, I guess we
Theoretically
could dive
possible,
into
but I'm hoping it doesn't happen.
we could dive into the different plot premises of 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo
Right.
and a pup named Scooby-Doo. Actually, maybe like these songs could.
A pup named Scooby-Doo does. I have a vague memory of that.
interesting.
But not the 13 cakes or ghosts or whatever.
Ghosts.
It is.
The Scooby-Doo Scrappy-Doo Puppy Hour.
That's maybe where
Repackaging. That just sounds like
that feels
repackaging
this.
to me.
Yabba-Doo Shorts.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun and good to reconnect with our old pal Scooby and the rest of the gang. Any others? Hypotheticals, comments, questions?
No.
Pete?
No.
All right. Well, shit. Let's wrap it up. It's been a blast. Until next week, I'm John.
I'm right.
And I'm Pete.
And you are listening to the Super 80s Podcast Friend, where the towels are hers and hers and ours.